Welcome everyone to episode number 3 of Ling Infestor Trigger Master. In today's episode, I'm going to be trying to perfect our Infestor harassment capabilities. Let's see if we can get some drops in there really early and just fungal a bunch of workers, kill them all. And if we meet a Protoss, guys, I'm going to be trying to neural a worker and make our own Protoss army combined with our Zerg army. I'm very excited. I hope we can manage to do that at least once. Let's begin. The first game of the day is against the Protoss. All right, guys, here we go. Now, I have to imagine, I've been thinking about it a little bit, how I can, you know, most easily neural a worker and kind of make a nexus in my own base, but I haven't really come up with something concrete, to be honest. Like, it seems very, very difficult to do that. I think you cannot do it too early, because the thing is, guys, I need to make a nexus, preferably somewhere close to my own base, right? Like, I could neural a probe here and make a nexus here. That's not gonna do anything. So I kind of need like a bunch of chain neurals. Like I need to bring a probe all the way to my base. I was thinking about this. I think this is actually pretty smart. I can prepare a little bit for the future by not spreading creep here. Now, normally, I mean, obviously, you guys know I don't spread a lot of creep, but normally I would put usually one tumor here and one on the front, something like that, right? But here, I think I should really try. I know myself, I'm very automatic with certain mechanics. I should really focus on not putting a tumor here, so I can build a nexus here and it's actually safe. And then once that nexus finishes, that's actually gonna be mine, and then I can start making my own probes. That's the thing. But how many freaking neurals am I gonna need for that? I don't even know. Like, that sounds freaking crazy to me. Alternatively, I neural a probe over here or here, whichever his third base is going to be, and then hide the nexus in the corner kind of thing, right? So I can still make a probe from there later, and then I can bring the probe back home and then start making like some Skytol stuff, because I only need one probe. I don't need probes to mine, right? Like, I just need one probe that is actually mine, so I can freaking build the things. Now, I was considering opening with a Ling drop here, or maybe I could open with a slightly less committed... Actually, I do like that idea. A slightly less committed version of the Ling drop, maybe. So I don't, like, go fully all in, like, to try and kill my opponent right away. But I kind of put some pressure. I get, like, a really good scout going on. I scare my opponent. The scouting more important than anything else, because I feel like if I know what my opponent is doing, that's already going to make such a big difference. So far... Wait, he's making a Zealot. Okay. Oh, he's scared. Okay, of course. No, that makes sense. Okay. Oh, he already made a Zealot. He was going to make a second one. And he still hasn't made a Nexus. Okay, this is already a pretty good start. I did forget to make my Queen for a pretty decent amount of time and my Overlord. Dude, that's actually... That doesn't usually happen to me. I was just saying how automatic I was with most... Wait, is that a second Cybercore? Okay, so the thing is, I'm making a lot of basic mistakes here, but my opponent is so scared that it's gonna work out for me. I'm actually gonna cancel this Queen to make a lair. Like, I was trying so hard to figure out what my strategy should be that I completely messed up my opening. Like, actually, this is the most messed up opening I've done in maybe even my entire YouTube channel. Like, I think not making the Queen and not making the Overlord, that's actually pretty awful, but I guess it's kind of funny as well at the same time. So I'm gonna make... I think I'm gonna make 10 Lings. I already have 8 right now. I'm gonna make 10 Lings. And then I suppose... Well, I might as well make my third now because I don't have the money for a Queen. Or I'm making the lair, so I can make a Queen anyway. I'm gonna make 10 Lings so I can kill the first Adept if it comes across. And then this Overlord is gonna wait for 8 of my Zerglings. The best situation possible, like the best situation I could ever have, is if my opponent somehow rescouts with a probe at some point, right? Let's see. Oh, that's only Stargate going down just now. That is so freaking late. Yeah, this is actually sick. My build has been completely messed up, but I think I'm still ahead because my opponent was so scared of my opening. I don't think he ever really... Did he even see the freaking... hatchery at some point? Like, I saw his probe go down here. Like, he must have seen his hatchery now. If he didn't see this hatchery, that'd be pretty crazy. It would make sense why he's so scared if we didn't see the hatchery. And I'm gonna drop these out of range of the Stargate, and then I'll just go and attack his main a little bit. I want to go... Wait, he actually finished that cybernetic score. Dude, I have never done this much mental damage to someone on accident. Like, I didn't even try to mind game him. I was just playing a 17-17. I did so much damage to him on accident. That's actually kind of hilarious. This Overlord is even baiting some freaking Stalker shots right now. Look at this. The Stalker is fighting this. And in the meantime, all those freaking probes are falling. I probably killed the Stalker, actually. If I get a perfect surround, there we go. The Stalker is gonna fall. And then at home, I guess I'll just keep macroing. I can put creep in the front. I would have loved to use that excuse that I don't need to spread creep anywhere, but spreading creep at the front is definitely going to be something that I'll have to do. Now, my opponent is going to be confined to his main base for a while, or to his natural for a while. He's not going to take a third right away, so that is a little unfortunate. I feel like normally I would be making double evolution chamber here already, but instead I'm just spamming drones because my opponent, there's no way he's going to be pressuring me from this, you know. But like this one Ling drop has completely messed him up already. Like even now, he's still scared. You see, he has the Zealot in the wall. Oh my goodness. I actually feel kind of bad for this guy because this is just not going well for him at all. I could even technically run away with those Zerglings, but I kind of like having a couple in here just to distract them a little more. I was about to put a creep tumor down there, so it's good that I didn't. Let's get the burrow upgrade, start getting these extra gases. And then I suppose we'll go for the double evolution chamber now. I don't really want to spam mass links against someone that's chilling behind the wall off, right? I do wonder... I might... Dude, what the hell are my overlords doing across the map? Man, I am so freaking rusty this game. This is actually pretty crazy. This is like the most rusty I've been in a while. I should get overlord speed as well, right? Yeah, I should get overlord speed. So what I was thinking is maybe... No, I don't think that works, actually. I was going to say... maybe I can drop Infestors in his natural. And then... neural a probe and mineral walk it out of his base. But if that works, that would be absolutely shocking. If that works, that would just be freaking crazy. That's not allowed. I would declare it an illegal victory if that worked. Let's see. Gonna go for my 1-1 now. I do have a decent amount of queens. Oh yeah, by the way, I forgot to talk about it, but after reading your comments, I kind of decided that I should just be able to make as many queens as I want, as long as I defend with them, like not going for attacks. I can like spread creep across the map and stuff. I guess if I, for some reason, want to start spreading creep all of a sudden, then I can do that. But I can make as many queens as I want as long as I don't attack. And I mostly want to do this because I feel like in the games that I've played, the biggest trouble of actually getting my style up is just that I need to be so scared of all-ins because I don't have proper defenses, right? And I think it would be nice if I could make a little bit better defense combined with some spines and spores that then, you know, I can actually get into building mass infestors without dying right away. Now, I feel like all these overlords are coming across an accident, but now I kind of like it. At first, I didn't like it at all, but now I'm kind of starting to like it because it's going to give me some more opportunities. Now, I still want my opponent to freaking move out. I'm gonna go for a 4th base here. I'm gonna need some of your tips here, guys, because I don't really know what the perfect composition is. Like, if I can make a Zerg and Protoss composition, what would that composition really be, you know? I'm not quite sure. So I'm gonna make a couple links now just so I can kind of guide the probes that I neural. I still think I'm gonna have to maybe like do some drops or something. What is he doing for now? He's just playing Stargate. I do have to say, I don't want to be like mean to my opponent here, but he does seem to play significantly worse than all the previous opponents I had. Like, I'm not sure if he was just so mentally boomed after that opening or something, but I feel like the opponents so far all gave me a really good challenge, but he is playing a little strange here. He's just sitting in his natural, not really using the Oracle either. I have a bunch of these now. I guess technically I could... Wait, I'm just gonna burrow these, I think, and walk them across. Like, I only want to get a probe. That's all I want. I want nothing else. Wait. Well, I mean, I might be able to get it with these Infestors now. Let's see. Yeah, I'm gonna go in. His army is actually moving out. I'm gonna have 1-1, by the way, so my army is gonna trade pretty decently. Now, even though this game is massively in our favor, this could be a really good experiment for us to see if 6 Infestors is gonna be enough to do this. Wait, okay, I need to be a little scared because he has an Oracle. Wait, I'm actually gonna send a couple links so I can guide it. Let's see. I'm gonna neural 1 probe. Let's see. Okay, the probe is now gonna come over. Let's see how far I can actually bring that probe. I wonder if he's gonna try and kill it. Wait, no, he's gonna try to kill the probe. Don't do that. I need that freaking probe. Okay, I'm gonna make a nexus over here. There's a... Oh, I lost an Infestor over there. Let's see. Let's neural you again. Oh, I tried to make a nexus, but I failed. Or I guess the range just ran out. Okay, there we go. I got a couple more Infestors. These ladies are gonna be able to clean up the army. Okay, so I think we don't need as many Infestors as I thought, because I've neural it 4 times, I think. It just runs out of range like that, right? I've neural it 4 or 5 times so far. Yeah, I think 8 Infestors should always be enough to just bring your probe. Oh, I need to be a bit better at abusing the range, by the way. Oh, wait, I need to be careful with my units. My units are gonna kill that at some point, right? If I... Oh, no, not the queen either. Okay, so let's run it. No, not the queen. Let's run this a little bit further away. Here we go. No, not the links. Oh, my God, I'm so afraid that this is gonna die. die. And then I think here I should be able to build... Wait, why are you not moving? It was stuck on the Infestor? How can he be stuck on a thing that's controlling you? That's weird. Okay, there we go. We have officially built a Nexus. I guess we might as well... Wait, what am I doing? I might as well build a pylon as well. And then we're gonna get rid of that. So now we officially have the probe. My opponent's army is probably not strong enough to deal with my units if I were to use the Infestors as well. I guess if I just use the Lings, it's not going to be good enough for me. But now, wait, I thought, dude, actually, this is kind of hard, you know? Oh, I guess maybe it's because Infest or Neuroparasite takes a little more energy than I thought. I like how he's just going to have like a random scout in my base. I'm going to wait for that Nexus to finish. I don't think we're really going to be able to use it. Like, I don't want to torture this guy forever. I feel like if we get a good fungal, he is just going to suffer and die because I have so many freaking Zerglings. I can probably steal that Void Ray as well. So that's not going to bother me forever. He can't even blink away because he is fungal. So I guess this was just a little bit of an experiment. We didn't really get to use it so far. But I guess 8 Infestors is going to be roughly enough. I mean, keep in mind, I also have this Nexus over here, right? Which normally wouldn't go up, but I guess in this case, just because my opponent was so far behind, we could actually put it up there and it would work. I do have to say, this is like the most... how would I call this? This is the most disturbed I've ever had a build be, because it's just so weird, you know, to be guiding a probe to my base while doing the rest. Like, the only reason I could ever do an experiment like this is just because I was so far ahead and my opponent was completely dead and there was nothing else to do for him. But otherwise, I feel like this would have messed up my entire gameplay. And here we go. Now I'm gonna make my own. Dude, this is so cool that you can do this, by the way. Like, I'm straight up gonna be able to make a freaking Protoss army in my base. I think I should probably make either Storms or Disruptors or DTs or Carriers or Yo, Tempest would be freaking... Have you thought about that? Tempest sitting behind like your... Oh my god, that is sick. Tempest Viper? That actually sounds pretty awesome, not gonna lie. Now, this guy is clearly struggling a little bit to deal with this loss. This is another tactic I want to be using later, by the way. Like, trying to... do like a 4 Infestor drop and just kill an entire mineral line. I think... No, it's 25 damage. Okay, wait, it works on every single worker. I thought you could only really kill probes like that because SCVs have 5 extra health and drones have a little bit of regen. But judging by the damage on the tooltip, you can do that against every single race. So the 4 Infestor drop is definitely something I want to try out. And that should be his last building. And there we go. Washi Washi. I thought it said washed for a second. That was, yeah, probably the easiest game of the entire show so far. And I'm not quite sure if our opponent was just really unlucky with the start. He was banking a lot of money too. But I guess it was a nice warm-up game. We did the test for the neural. We didn't get to use it yet. Even if we don't in this episode, we're going to note for next episode that probably to be safe, about 10 Infestors should be enough to guide the probe all the way. I do like my initial idea to take the probe and build a Nexus in the corner and then guide it back home. Just so, like, this Nexus isn't a really dumb spot. Like, if my opponent has 3 bases, that sucks, right? But if I can, let's say, build this over here or here, that Nexus might actually be survive, and that could really be really nice. But for now, fantastic warm-up game. Let's keep it going. The second game of the day is against a Terran player. Now, I would love to go for the neural strategy against Terran, but think about this, guys. Terran has to make, for some reason, I just thought of neuraling a Zerg drone just to make another hatchery in my base, but it's somehow feeling like a different hatchery. But no, if you neural a Terran worker, you're going to have to neural it through the entire construction of the command center, if that's even possible. So for that, I don't even want to think about how many Infestors you'll need. So walking across the map is typically about 35 seconds, I think. So that was like 10 Infestors-ish. And a command center should be about, what is it, 70 seconds. So, I mean, I could probably need close to 30 Infestors with Neural to make a single command center. And then, you know, I'll still need to make a... I don't know. It's just, it feels like a massive, you know, waste of time to do that. I mean, I would try it. You guys know me. I would try anything at this point, but it just doesn't sound like it's something that can work. So maybe we'll keep that for against Protoss, but we'll see. If the opportunity presents itself, you guys know me. Sometimes I'm just like, let's just take it. You know, why not? But I think this game, I really want to try out the 4 Infestor drop. I might have to do that a little bit faster. So far in the Ling Infestor True Good Master series, I think we've mostly decided that being economic is a little better because the game that I lost and the games that I've struggled in, it's mostly that I'm trying to make enough units to defend everything, and it just, I don't know. I feel like when it comes to a composition like Ling Infestor, you just need a lot of economy to make enough units, right? So usually we want to take the economic approach. Oh, I do need to make a spawning pool. Man, I'm really a little off today, huh? Like, I'm messing up all the basics. I guess it's kind of funny. It's gonna test my adaptation skills. But I think if I want to go for a 4 Infestor drop, the goal would be to kill the entire mineral line, 16 workers. Not quite sure that's possible, but 10 plus will be good. But it would probably have to be a little earlier, right? Like, I need... I guess 1 Infestor drop could also do 2 whole mineral lines. Because if you think about it, like, you only need 1 fungal from each 4 Infestors, right? To wipe out the entire mineral line. So if you have a full energy on all Infestors, you can wipe out 2 mineral lines. Or potentially a ball of Marines. Now, something that... Oh, dude, my pool's so late that Reaper might actually be a little bit of trouble. God, I can't... This is... it's pretty sick. It feels like those are like the 2 biggest mistakes I've made on the channel in ages. And they both happened in the same video. I guess it's not a coincidence. I guess you guys are probably familiar with... you know, sometimes you just have a bad day and you lose 85 games in a row and you're like, man, why is it just like that? But sometimes it just is like that. I feel like I've played like 1,000 games on the channel without making a mistake like that. Not without making mistakes, obviously, but without making a mistake like that. And now I make, you know, them 2 games in a row. So I guess it is just one of those days. Now, I'm lucky that my opponent went for a scout instead of... just attacking some workers. Like, I guess he didn't know that my pool was going to be late, but he totally had a little bit of opportunity to kill some workers there. Let's see if I can... No, okay. Sometimes what they do is they just send it back to the middle, and then they just kind of stop the Reaper movement, right? And I was hoping if that would be the case, then maybe that could be nice. So he's going to scout the lair. That's not really a big deal to me. This is a build I'm going to have to figure out, because Zergling... No, wait. 4 Infestors plus... Overlord speed plus a dropper overlord should be 725 gas, I think. So I don't know. I probably need 3 gases for that to make it happen at like a somewhat decent time. So I guess we're just going to add another one. I can barely kill this SCV in time, which is really nice. I think... No, it moved away in the last second. Okay, he didn't save it though. I wonder why he's being a little scared. Wait, where's the Marine? Did he maybe skip the Marine? I guess it's possible that he did. Don't necessarily need to do anything to counter that. I guess he's gonna have Hellions a little faster. Yeah, this is the most annoying part about playing a non-economic Zerg opening, is that you just need enough units to defend against the Hellions. Like, there's no... You know, there's no negotiating there. Like, I just need enough links to attack the Hellions if he decides to drive by, which is quite annoying. So I'm going to get the Infestation Pit now. It looks like he is going for a bio build, but this could also be... Ah, okay. I was just going to say, this could also be the Marauder Stim drop thing, or a Concussive Shells drop thing. So I'm going to have to make a Spine Crawler here. He cannot run by here. Okay, it looked like he was going to do it for a second. So he has a Viking. Then after that, he should be making a Medevac. Yeah, these are the kind of builds that are so scary because Well, it's not 100% sure that he's doing it. Maybe he's just making a Marauder because he wants to be safe against my lair. That's another possibility. But I do need to make so much stuff to be safe against that. And as you can tell, I have no economy whatsoever. Like, my economy feels freaking terrible right now. Let's see if I can do something over here. I guess I'll kill the bunker first. He's over there with the Hellions. I'll kill the bunker first. And then I'll start attacking some SCVs. I'm going to make a couple Infestors already. The Marauder is still at home. Yeah, he did make a medevac, exactly. You're going to want to pick up the Marauder, my guy. He doesn't save the Marauder, which is really nice for us. I do have to start making Overlord speed as well. Can I maybe surround these Hellions? If he's not paying attention, maybe I can get a decent enough fight. That one Zergling is blocking him. Look at that. Can I send another Ling? Wait. Yo, these Lings might actually kill them. Look at this. No, he picked them off in time. Okay, that's unfortunate. That would have been freaking epic. I think I made 3 Infestors. I'm not 100% sure, but I think I made 3 so far. He's still going to have a pretty big army to attack me, and I also saw that he was going for Cyclone, so I'm going to make another Spine Crawler. Did I make... I really want my 4 Infestor hit squad. Let's see. So I got 1. Is there another one on the way? I think... Yeah, okay, we have 4. Okay, that's perfect. So I'm gonna make a couple drones, and then I'll start making some more Lings. I didn't really kill a lot of workers at all, right? Like, I know it looked like I was going to, but I didn't kill a lot of workers in the end. So I guess we're gonna have to make it all happen with this. I do like the idea of making a couple more spines. I'm just a little afraid of making them in the front just because of... you know, the Cyclones attacking them already. So here we go. We have 4 Infestors in the squad. He does have a 3rd CC done already. Like, here you can see that my economy really does suck. I don't even have a saturated natural yet. And Zerg is always supposed to be ahead in economy. Do I make more infestors now? No, what? I'm actually going to go for a hive here. I want to use my advantages to the fullest. I'm actually going to stop mining gas here for a little bit. I should probably make a couple evos here for Ling upgrades later. Yeah, what I'm scared of now is that he hasn't moved out on the map. So I kind of think that... his units are just all going to be at home. Like, if I lose this thing, that would be problematic. Okay, so there's a couple units. I think I have enough queens to deal with this, so that's okay. Guess I'll make a couple more infestors. Shouldn't be that big of a deal. I can just transfuse that forever. Like, that's fine. It's not going to die. Here we go. And now let's see if I can actually make this happen. Oh, he does... A turret? Why? Why are you ruining me by building a turret? So he probably has one in the main as well. The reason why I didn't go there is because it doesn't look like he has that many workers there. Like, it really didn't look like enough workers. So this guy made turrets in both bases. That is so freaking weird. Okay, so he's gonna run away from these. I think that's probably not enough to kill them. Let's see. Oh, they do a little more damage than I thought. That is nice. So he has a Viking somewhere. That's the biggest problem. I don't know where the Viking is. I just know that it exists, right? He's probably gonna try to build another turret there. Yeah, exactly. So let's see if I can get some fungals off here. I mean, this does look like it does a lot of damage, right? Look at this drop. All those workers are dead too. Yo, this is actually an amazing harassment squad. He didn't have like a fully saturated base, probably because he already lifted off to his third base and sent a bunch of workers there. But this is actually an amazing harassment squad. Like, I freaking love this. I should probably go for a Nidus as well. At some point, let's see. Okay, so those are just widow mines. He's using widow mines to defend for now. I guess I can mine out this. I'm going to make a couple more spine crawlers over here as well. Oh, he's only landing the third base now. I guess maybe he just wasn't super on top with his worker production. Let's see. I can probably fungal that. Oh my god, that fungal's huge. And then I'm going to use my queens to jump on top of the medevac. And man, this game is looking freaking brutal as well. Like, this is... I feel like we're starting to figure it out. Because last game I said it was the easiest game so far. And it was. But this game, we are also having a really fantastic time. And it's not even by playing super economically. Now, I want to fly in, but I know there's 2 widow mines over there. I can probably dodge the... Wait, maybe I can use some changelings, actually. Let's see. Okay, so he's going to scout this, unfortunately. He does kill all of the changelings. Guess I'll just make some more drones. I mean, I just want to fungal the entire mineral line again, because that is a fire. Oh my god, he's trying so hard to catch this. I need to be so careful. Look at he's actually trying to chase me down with these widow mines. Like, this Infestor squad, this is a 600 gas overlord drop, guys, so I really don't want to lose that. Now, I got adrenal glands on the way already. I guess now would be a good time to get neural. I didn't need it before, but I'm going to need it pretty soon. Now, let's make sure that I at least connect my bases with creep a little bit better. Did he kill a creep tumor over here or not? I feel like he did. Gonna start making a couple more infestors. And now I need to make another small adjustment. And that is here. Like, this is the point where I do have to play way more economic, right? Because here, I have 61 drones. That's a very common mistake I make with Zerg, by the way, is that I feel like I've been making drones for 5 years straight. But then there's only 60 drones, you know? And 60 drones is not enough to compete against the Terran economy. Usually, you want to get, really 80 plus. Like, you want to make so many freaking drones so you can actually keep up. Now, I did make a couple extra spines, of course. Let's see if I can find an opening here. Like, there could be some widow mines over here that I do not want to walk into. Let's see if I can get some more fungals. There we go. Those should be a couple dead workers. Should be 4. Oh, I do need to get out of here. Oh, I should have fungal before I left. Yeah, that was a little bit of a mistake. Could have saved that infestor as well, of course. So now I'm going to have the Nidus ready with all the links that are going to have +2. Guess I'm just going to make a couple overseers. And just kind of send them to different locations to kind of try and get enough vision for the Niduses. Oh, wait, I should make a couple Niduses, right? Yeah, I think that makes a little sense. I should make a couple... Oh, this is a problem. Can I neural that in time? Okay, you go over there, buddy. Have fun. go to the corner. You're punished. That's actually pretty hilarious, not gonna lie. Let's drop the Infestor out and take over the freaking Viking. All right, so what is the next play? I'm really trying to figure it out as just in the best way possible, you know? Because so far the late game has been a little bit of a struggle. Wait, can I just... I'm not here, guys. Nothing's gonna happen over here. So the reason why I made 3 Niduses is because Niduses these days, they unload a little slower. So when you have like a lot of small units like this, you kind of want to spread out your Nidus. Wait, what happened to my overseers? Did I just... Oh, I must have clicked them back on accident. Yeah, it looks like an F2 to me. But this way I can unload super fast, and that is what I want to do. So I'm gonna get those Niduses out from there. I'm not... Oh, that's actually a pretty decent drop. What is it? What are their upgrades? 1-1. I think I should be okay against that. Is my +2? No, it's... Oh, I thought I started it. That's pretty bad. Okay, so here we go. I'm gonna attack this. Guess I'll just take over the medevac so he can't pick up. That is a pretty cool play as well. Oh, he's kind of ready for this. Can I fly by? These are pretty fast. Yeah, I can fly by. That is pretty nice. He's trying to attack. Dude, these spines are actually providing so much value. Let's see if I can come in with these overseers at the same time. Like, it is a lot of Niduses to kill, you know. Look at that. That's triple Nidus going down at once. Oh, I'm gonna lose a couple of units here, most likely. Let's see if I can move my spines a little closer. Okay, there we go. He's not gonna see this because he's so busy at the front. This is actually so funny. Me trying to counter this by just sending a lot of... Oh, look at this. They're gonna unload so fast. Oh, that is actually awesome. Yeah, look at that. That's triple the unload speed. That is perfect. Now I need to send my thingy over here. I did lose the Infestor that I had at the front. I probably kill that with just one fungal, I think, right? Yeah, I'm going to kill that with one fungal. Dude, there are so many Zerglings in this race. Oh my god, this is crazy. And then I'll do another triple Nidus over here, because why the hell not? Oh, I probably should have focused a little more on killing these things. Guess I'll just take over that medevac, because why not? Here, you're going to die to this. Dude, I didn't even look for a while, and his entire main base is just freaking gone. GG has to be called, and there we go. Also had the triple Nidus in his natural. I don't have units to put into the Nidus anymore. The game is still a bit of a mess. Such a confusingly bad strategy. Yeah, I mean, honestly, he's not wrong, right? Like, I'm not going to pretend that this is the best. Loses me all interest. That I do a bad strategy? I get that. Okay, I mean, that's one excuse for losing, right? He got bored to death because I did something exciting instead of playing normal. GG in life. Okay, this I feel like this went darker and darker, right? Like, is it GG first? Then he said my strategy was bad, and I'm like, sure, it probably is. And then he makes an excuse for why he lost because I did something exciting instead of playing the boring spread and making Zerglings and Balings and 500 queens, and you're sitting there waiting for the Terran to attack me, and then he says GG in life, which sounds kind of like a threat, to be honest. But here we go. All right, so the late game, I'm still not 100% sure. I make a lot of mistakes every time. Like here, I should have had 2 macro hatches for the Lings. I should have made a lot of drones earlier. I think I could have gotten the Niduses up earlier, but the 4 Infestor drop, in my opinion, was a massive success. Like, how fast I killed those workers was really awesome. The Ling Niduses are still very strong, and that's gonna be it for this episode. Clearly wasn't my best day ever, but that's all right. I still learned a lot from this. Like, we need 10 Infestors to neural a probe, so when we do finally get the opportunity to play an epic Zerg Skytos against the Protoss game, we know that we need Infestors, and the ZVT4 Infestor drop, definitely something we're going to evolve even more. But that's going to be it for today. If you guys had a good time, make sure to give a video a like, subscribe to the channel, and I'll see y'all for the next one. Adios.